I am Luciana Hartman. Welcome to the Lilith Verse. As always, if you find value here, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. Guided meditation. Journey to Hell's realm. Close your eyes and listen. There is a path waiting for you, a path that winds downward into the cold, where the quiet is deep and the shadows do not shy away. It is the path to her, the one who holds the forgotten and the unspoken, the endings and the beginnings. Hell awaits for you, as she always has, patient and still. And in this moment, you are brave enough to take the first step. Beginning the journey. Breathe in deeply, letting the air fill your lungs. Hold it for a moment. Then release it, slow and steady, as though you are letting go of something you no longer need. Feel the weight of the world loosening its grip on you. In this space, time stretches thin, and the edges of the ordinary blur. You are no longer bound to the here and now. Imagine, just beyond the veil of your thoughts, a plain of snow and frost spreading out before you, endless and unbroken. The sky above is dark, but it hums with life. Threads of green and blue light twist and shimmer like whispers in the void. You stand at the edge of a path carved deep into the earth. It winds downward, twisting like a serpent, vanishing into the unknown. The air here is cold, sharp, and strangely alive, as though it is watching you. You know, without being told, that this is the way to her. Take your first step onto the path. The snow crunches beneath your feet, the sound swallowed by the stillness around you. With each step, you descend further. The air grows colder, but it does not bite. Instead, it wraps around you like an old familiar cloak. You are moving away from the noise of the living world into a realm where everything is quieter, slower, and more ancient than words can hold. Shapes emerge as you descend, bare trees, their branches twisted and reaching, black against the pale light. You think perhaps they are watching you. Not with malice, but with the curiosity of something very old meeting something very young. The path ends at a great gate, wrought from iron and frost. It is tall, heavy, and silent, yet as you approach, it swings open as though it has been waiting for you. Beyond the gate lies a hall carved from the bones of the earth itself. Its walls glimmer faintly, not from firelight, but from something colder, ice, stone, and the first glow of memory. At the center of the hall sits a figure on a throne of bone and shadow. She is both luminous and terrible, both beautiful and unsettling. One half of her flesh, warm and alive, her skin radiant with the hues of life. The other half is pale and still, her bones sharp beneath the skin, a reminder of all things that must come to an end. Her eyes meet yours, and you feel the weight of her gaze. It is not unkind, but it is unflinching, as though she sees not just you, but every version of you, past, present, and yet to come. She speaks, her voice soft but resonant, carrying with it the weight of centuries. You have come far to stand before me. Tell me, why have you sought me out? What do you carry that you wish to set down? You speak, either aloud or in the quiet of your heart. You tell her of your questions, your burdens, your fears, and your hopes. She listens, her presence steady and calm, her gaze never wavering. When you are finished, she rises, her movements slow and deliberate. She holds out her hand, and in it is a gift, a token of her realm, something that carries her wisdom and her stillness. It could be a word, an image, an object, or a feeling. Whatever it is, you know it is meant for you. Beside her throne, you notice an empty seat, carved from obsidian and veiled in shadow. A faint flicker of warmth lingers there, like the dying embers of a fire. You realize then that this shadow belongs to Lilith, not here as a rival, but as a companion. Fire and ice, passion and stillness, rebellion and acceptance. They are not opposites, but reflections, each holding space for what the other lacks. For a moment, you feel both presences, Hell's cool, steady hand on your shoulder, and Lilith's fiery whisper in your heart. Together, they remind you that you are whole in all your contradictions. Hell steps back, her presence withdrawing like the tide. The gates open once more, and you know it is time to return. As you climb the path back to the surface, you carry her gift with you, tucked safely into the quietest part of your soul. The air grows warmer, and the northern lights fade into the distant sky. Before you step fully into the world above, you feel a flicker of warmth, the fire of Lilith within you. She reminds you to walk boldly, even as Hell's stillness steadies your steps. Take a deep breath in and out. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, and feel the earth beneath you. When you are ready, open your eyes. You have walked the path to the goddess of death and returned with her blessing. Carry her wisdom with you alongside Lilith's flame. Together, they are your guide. If you found value here, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. I am Luciana Hartwin. Thank you for joining me today here in the Lilith verse.